Hi dancers, Kathy here. I know lots of you are preparing for competition and I'm here to help you do just that. Now I know lots of you are wondering in the back of your mind, what are those judges looking for? What are they going to say? So I'm going to lay it all out for you, exactly what we're looking for. Have you ever heard this saying, think outside of the box? Well, I'm going to ask you to think a little bit outside of the box while you're preparing, because we want to prepare you in a much more expanded way. You know, competition is like the Olympics. Every year people get better and better and better. So while you are preparing, I want you to think about this. You want to prepare your whole self. That means your body, yes, like always, but we want you to be prepared in your body, your mind, and in your heart. That is how you prepare your whole self for the experience. Not just the competition experience, but any experience that's of value for you in your life. This is just one of the areas of your life that you're going to be doing something that's important to you. But all areas of your life will be affected by thinking this way. We're going to pretend like we have a toolbox, and all those tools that are so important for you to have a successful competition and to have success in your life are in that toolbox. Now, when we put together our toolbox, we have to think of building ourselves in 3 areas: our body, our mind, and our heart. But let's just start with your body. Now, we're very, very used to preparing for competition with our body, right? Because we dance with our body. So at my competition, I ask my judges to look for 3 things the most. Those are technique, precision, and stage presence. Well, 2 of those things, technique and precision, have to do with your body. What's the biggest tool you can put in your tool belt for your body? When it comes to competition, your very best tool is taking class, because that's where you get your technique. And especially ballet class. When you get into class, you want to work, you want to listen to your teacher, soak up every single moment of that class and every single advantage you can get, every single tip, every single stretch. Just take it all in and improve your technique. Now, the next thing we're going to put in the tool belt after technique is precision, and that means rehearsal. Rehearsal, if you are a soloist, means, is that an arabesque or is that an attitude? You're so precise that we're going to know, is that a plie or is that just a lazy knee? So your precision is all about rehearsal and repetition. So when your teacher asks you for extra rehearsals on a weekend, maybe a time that you would rather be at the mall or at the movies or hanging out, be happy your teacher asks you for more rehearsal time, because this is one of the roads to success. So in your toolbox now, for your body, we have taking class and rehearsing. Now here's the 3rd thing. This is something we don't talk about often, but it's going to make a big difference in your energy, in the energetic part that you bring to the stage. And I call this Body Rexall. Body Rexall is how you take care of your body. Not only do you need to get enough rest, but dancers, you know what this means. It changes your whole energy. It changes the shape of your body when you pay attention to your Body Rexall. You've got to take care of yourself, and we're going to put Body Rexall right there in our toolbox. Dancers, now we're moving on to the next part of our building, and that is your mind. Have you ever heard this saying? It's by Henry Ford. It goes, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right. This saying is something that I had on my bulletin board at my studio every single day, and it has to do about what you believe about yourself. Let me give you an example. When I was a student, I was very, very good at turning right. Turning left was not so comfortable for me. So whenever it came to going across the floor and doing left-hand turns, left-sided turns, I would say to myself as I was getting ready, oh boy, turning on the left, my favorite, because I love turning on the left. Well, pretty soon, my subconscious started to take that in, and guess what? I got very, very good at turning on the left. So we're going to call this self-talk, positive self-talk. Also, it's called positive affirmation. Positive self-talk and your belief in yourself is one of the most powerful tools you can put in your tool belt. So from this day forward, dancers, never again in class are you going to say, I can't. Out of your vocabulary. You believe in your mind, and you know what that gives you? Confidence. And when you have confidence that you really believe in yourself, you stand taller, you look regal, you own that stage, and that's what our judges are looking for. We can tell the very first step that you take on that stage if you have command of the stage, and that command of the stage, dancers, is 99.9999% in your mind. This is a powerful tool, dancers, and we are going to see that in you the moment you step out on the stage, and people will recognize it about you the moment you walk into a room. So dancers, positive self-talk right there into our tool belt. The next tool that we're going to be using in your mind, dancers, is something called visualization. Now, visualization is a powerful tool that you can access when you're holding still. This has been tested among athletes. They did a test, let's say, 100 times somebody throws the ball and they throw it and it goes through the hoop. Another group, they practiced throwing it through the hoop 50 times and they imagined it another 50 times going through the hoop. Guess who scored higher? The ones that imagined it just as many times as they practiced it. So when you wake up in the middle of the night or you're about to go to sleep, just imagine your entire dance and imagine yourself with beautiful, focused, aligned technique. Imagine your confidence. Imagine every single piece of your dance until it's completely comfortable for you in your mind. That translates right into your performance. So the next thing that we're going to be putting into your belt is rehearsal, visualization style. So now, dancers, let's talk about heart. Do you know what this is? That's right. It's a box of Cracker Jacks. Now, when I was a kid, I loved these. Why? Well, they're sweet, they're long-lasting, there's the peanuts, there's the caramel corn. You could eat it at the movies for the longest time, especially if you just sucked on the caramel corn. But you know the really fun thing about Cracker Jacks is when you get to the bottom of the box, there's a prize in every box. The prize, kind of fun, but I don't ever even remember any of the prizes that I got. So dancers, I know you know where I'm going with this, right? We're going to talk about what you love, not the prize at the end. So what we really want to think about is the process, because when you step on that stage, believe it or not, I can see it and the judges can see it. We can see whether you're part of the team and you love your team and you're really tight and you've been practicing for months and months and you're just so ready to get on that stage with your team and it's complete excitement. Or we can see that the process never really happened for you. What you really want to concentrate on is the process, dancers, not the prize so much, because the process starts at the very, very first moment of excitement. That's the seed. When your teacher gives you your choreographer, your first song, you start your group number, you start your solo, you're so excited. This is in September, and then maybe in October you're looking at the costume catalogs and you order your costumes, and then you get together with your friends and you're learning the dances and everything is super exciting, and you're doing your fundraisers and you're having sleepovers. Everything about that process, everything about that journey is making you who you are. And believe me, the prize in the box does not make you who you are. It's fun to get that trophy at the end. Sure, it's fun, but it's not going to define you. Silver, gold, platinum, that doesn't define you. What defines you is your character, your experience, and the love you share with your family and your friends. If you love what you do, you love your teammates, you love being part of it, every part of the experience is something that you love, dance is what you love, it will show. That's what will define you. That's what we see walking out on that stage. So dancers, think about where you're going to invest your heart. In a plastic trophy? No, it's just fun to get. You want to invest your time and invest your love in the process of the very first moment when you're getting ready to the end of the awards ceremony where everybody's just singing and laughing and taking pictures and having a fabulous time. So dancers, I want you to think about putting your heart into the toolbox in the proper way. That's where the true treasure is, dancers. I'm asking you to go into that tool belt and prepare with your whole body, your whole mind, and your whole heart. I can't wait to see you, and I can't wait to see what you bring to the stage, and I'm wishing you all the fun and happiness that you can possibly muster on the journey from here to there.